Let's have a look at the size of the stablecoin market. In 2022, the stablecoin market is around $160 billion in terms of market capitalization, which is around 10 to 15% of the whole crypto market. It's a market that has grown very, very significantly. In 2020, it was $5 billion. Today, it's $160 billion. So it is a market that has increased by a factor of 30 times in 2 years. And if we were to compare to the whole crypto market that also grew significantly, the whole crypto market only grew by 10 times. So stablecoins grew actually 3 times faster than the overall crypto market. There are really thousands of stablecoins, but the first 3 are hugely dominant. They represent 90% of the market. The largest 3 stablecoins are Tether, USDC, and BUSD, Binance USD. All three of them reference the US dollar. And there was a 4th one that was really big too, and that was Terra USD, the one that collapsed in May 2022. In terms of history, Tether started in 2015 and had almost 100% of market share until 2018. Today, it's still around 50% of the overall stablecoin market. Then, USDC started in 2018, took a lot of market share, and is now around 1/3 of the market. And BUSD started in 2019 and represents more than 10% today. Something to notice is DAI from MakerDAO, which started in 2017, didn't really have a lot of traction initially, and now it's starting to take more market share because there are more applications from DAI, so quite interesting to watch its development. Let's have a look now at the top 10 stablecoins. What we can see is that the top 10 stablecoins are all linked to the US dollar. That's what we saw before. Stablecoins could be linked to fiat currencies, commodities, or real assets, or cryptocurrencies, but the very, very vast majority are linked to fiat currencies and the US dollar. There is a mix between collateralized and algorithmic stablecoins, and we will see later what it means. But what we can see is that in the top 10, we have a mix of both. But the largest ones are all collateralized stablecoins. So overall, it is a market which is $160 billion, mostly linked to US dollars, and 90% are going to the 3 big ones, which are all collateralized: Tether, USDC, and Binance USD. It is a market that has grown very, very significantly, 30 times over the last 2 years. And so the question now is, who uses stablecoins and why? Let's explore this.